So in this drill, what we're gonna do before we holster our pistol now, we're going to do a tactical reload versus a combat reload. We're all familiar with the combat reload, bang, 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 the gun goes empty and I drop the mag. And I come back and I put my next magazine in, drop the slide, get back into my shooting. Now, here we are, we've engaged the target a few times. The scene is now safe, okay? The threat is no longer a threat. Instead of putting my pistol away with a halfway shot magazine, what I'm gonna do is a tactical reload, okay? So in a tactical reload, what I'm gonna do here is I grab my next magazine that's fresh. I grab this one first. I come up. I like to put this magazine right here between my middle and pointer finger and leave this gap here to grab the next magazine. You can see here the bottom of the magazine is seated in my palm. So as I come up and I grab the halfway shot magazine out, I transition over and put my full magazine in, and allows me to seat it with my palm. And now this magazine, what I like to do is I come here and I turn it backwards. This is just my thing, you guys don't have to do this. I take my fresh magazine that's toward the back and I move it to the front. This is the next magazine I'm gonna shoot. If this magazine is empty, I face it backwards or halfway shot and I can put it backwards. Typically, if it's empty, I face it backwards so I know it's an empty magazine. If it's halfway shot, I put it to the second position so that next time I do a magazine change, I grab a full magazine because it's the first one I reach, right? Not a halfway shot magazine. Does that make sense? So I don't replace the halfway shot magazine in that primary position. I'm going to come back with my halfway shot mag, right? Move it to the back, put my fresh one to the front. Now when I go to holster, I'm here with a fully loaded magazine, round in the chamber, full magazine to the front position, which is the first one I would grab in a combat reload, and my half shot magazine now sits to the back. Again, if these are empty, then I turn them to the back and I face them backwards, so when I go and grab, right, I feel that I'm hitting the corner edges of the magazine for my pistol, and I know that I'm not going to throw this magazine in and go to shoot and have a dead man's gun because there's no rounds in it. Okay, so this is just a way you can manage your gear, so that way you know the condition of the magazines on your belt and the condition of your gun every time you put it back in your holster. Cool?